What is up, YouTube? Welcome to Trevor's Vinyl World. I got the Ja Morant jersey on today. My best friend Doug wanted me to do a top 10 basketball movies of all time, so we are going to do that today. I do take requests. I am going to do that, and I'm also going to have some honorable mentions, some dishonorable mentions, and some documentaries that are worth checking out. So first we're going to do some honorable mentions. So these are ones that did not make the top 10, but they are movies that are worth checking out that are basketball movies. Number one, Sunset Park. I just couldn't take this real serious. Rhea Perlman from Cheers is the coach. The soundtrack is awesome, but it just didn't make the top 10. Too many things wrong with it. It's almost like kind of a comedy, but not really a comedy. Yeah, it is what it is. This next one, it kind of pains me that this did not make the top 10 because I really like the movie. It's called The Way Back with Ben Affleck. I really like this. It's more of a drama, not enough hoops to be considered a real basketball movie. But Ben Affleck is really good in it, and anyone that likes drama, it's definitely worth checking out. He's basically a alcoholic, and obviously this private high school that he coaches at, they don't know about it, and he's just dealing with all these different demons. Really good movie. And then another one that I'm going to put honorable mention because I'll admit I have not seen this, and I'm shocked that I haven't seen it because my favorite basketball player is in it. But nowadays, it's harder to watch movies than it used to be. You have to have the right streaming services. I mean, I'm not going to make a lot of excuses, but I have not seen the movie Hustle with Adam Sandler, and then Anthony Edwards is the ball player that I love. He's in it. I've heard this is good, but I've also not heard a lot, so I'm thinking that maybe this wouldn't have made it into my top 10 anyway. So yeah, but I am going to honorable mention it because the Ant-Man is in it. So another honorable mention that also has Adam Sandler in it is Uncut Gems. And I put that on this because it just doesn't have enough basketball highlights in it for it to be considered a real basketball movie. And then my buddy Doug is going to hate this, but I'm putting Rebound in my honorable mentions and not in my top 10. Don Cheetah stars in it. I always think of Boogie Nights, where he's the guy wearing the cowboy outfits. Whenever I think of Don Cheetah, great actor though. And then my dishonorable mentions, Teen Wolf is at the top of the list. It's hilarious how bad the basketball is in this movie. Michael J. Fox can barely make layups and free throws. You can tell it was a struggle for them to film this. Air Bud, where there's a dog playing basketball. And then Eddie, where Whoopi Goldberg's the Knicks coach. Celtic Pride with Dan Aykroyd. Those are all just horrible basketball movies. And then my documentaries that I'm going to just quickly mention, these are all worth watching. Bad as I Want to Be, the Dennis Rodman story. The Pistol, The Birth of a Legend from 1991. That's about Pistol Pete Maravich. That's very old school, but it's actually really good. And then Kobe Bryant has a bunch of documentaries. The one I saw was called Dear Basketball from 2017. That's animated, really good. It was up for some awards. And then he has one that's called The Greatest of All. And he's got another one too. So those are, I think, all worth checking out. And then Hoop Dreams, just an amazing film where they followed these two teenage kids that had hoop dreams, and it's just really cool footage. Definitely worth checking out. And okay, let's get to the top 10. So, and I'm basing these off of the basketball in them, not the storylines, just how good is the hoops. Number 10, I got a movie called Boogie, which most people have never seen this movie. It's pretty current. It's like maybe 3 or 4 years old, and it's about this Chinese American high school ball player who's really good. And then his nemesis is the rapper Pop Smoke. The basketball in this is really good. I was pleasantly surprised by this one. Number 9, I got Finding Forrester. It doesn't have a lot of basketball scenes, but I'm putting it here because what it does have is pretty good. Number 8, I got Glory Road, kind of an old school, like, back when it's like the first all black starting five in college hoops. Definitely worth watching. Number 7, Coach Carter with Samuel L. Jackson as the coach. Yeah, it's it's decent. I'll say that. And then number 6, I got Hoosiers. I'm surprised it's this low on the list, but my top 5 is pretty strong. Number 5, Love and Basketball. I love this movie. I love, Omar Epps had a great run, and it does a really good job of showing how these two met, the love story. It's almost like a Romeo and Juliet basketball movie. So well done. I'm surprised that they don't kind of remake it now that the WNBA is even bigger, because this really was ahead of its time. I mean, it was kind of hinting at how big the WNBA can be. But no, this is just a really good movie. Number 4, I got White Men Can't Jump. I thought this was going to be higher on my list, but I'm putting it here. I love this movie. I love everything about it. I love, you know, I wish Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson would have made a whole bunch of movies together. This is so good. It pains me that this is number 4, but number 3, I got He Got Game. This is one of my favorite movies of all time. I'm actually shocked that this isn't number 1, but the more I thought about it, this number 3 is, it's bronze medal. Jesus Shuttlesworth, Ray Allen is amazing in this, but I really wish that Stefan Marbury would have been in this movie. Spike Lee, he can deny it if he wants, but this movie is basically Spike Lee talking about Stefan Marbury. Stefan Marbury went to Abraham Lincoln High School in Coney Island. That's what this movie is about. They even have the jerseys for Abraham Lincoln High School in the movie. I almost think Stefan Marbury could have sued and got some money, but he has such a love for that area in Coney Island that would probably be sacrilegious to him. But this movie is basically about Stefan Marbury, and I loved him for years when he was a Timberwolf, and then I hated him when he left the Timberwolves, and I have now found myself where I forgive him. There are bigger problems in the world. Yeah, so number 3, He Got Game. This is a great film. Everything about it. I love how it's almost like a one of those rap videos where it's kind of vicious. It's kind of like seedy. We're going to show you things that maybe you don't want to see, but it's so well done. I mean, I really wish Spike Lee would make more basketball films, because he's just so good at it. Number 2, I got Above the Rim. I didn't expect this to be so high, but I really like the basketball in this. It's hard to shoot like film of 5-on-5, and this one just does a really good job. It's got Tupac. It's got everything. And number 1, I got Blue Chips with Shaq, Penny Hardaway, Nick Nolte as a coach. It's awesome. So there you go. Those are my top 10 basketball movies. Everybody have a good one, and subscribe to the channel. Send this to a friend. See you later.